Yes.
So today, I mean, most people like to take their dogs out to a dog park and let them run around,
Yeah.
but it's cold
It
outside
might be
for
one
them.
of those days where your furry friend takes a couple steps out and, okay, we're
turns
going to be
back
quick
around.
with it today. Yeah. I tell you, it wasn't a record breaker for us. I think 11 below is the record for to date. However, we got down to 0 officially in Indianapolis, and since 1871, this is only the 8th time we've been that cold with no snow on the ground. Typically, the snowpack is what accompanies some of our coldest temperatures in winter. I just found that kind of interesting. Where we did have some snow on the ground resulted in colder air. Of course, in my opinion, once you get to 0, it's all kind of lumped together here. But Muncie and Kokomo and Lafayette had some reports around Monticello and Logansport. Got below 10 below in some locations. So that's where we had our coldest temperatures and wind chills, but that 0 in Indy, certainly very respectable with that bare ground. Okay, you can visible satellite still showing the snow that remains up across the northern third of Indiana, and that's where it's resulting in the coldest temperatures for the most part, even at this hour. So heads up, Bunker Hill, we got you at 1 now. You're above 0. But you can see the impacts of the snow on the ground. 9 in Kokomo, 12 Carmel, 11 here in Indy. We are going to enjoy just a beautiful blue sky all day long here. 14 in Connorsville, 10 in Crawfordsville. And then as we get across the southern third of the state here, still nice and bright. And temperatures down in this area have a much better shot of going above 20 degrees. Most locations probably going to be closer to about 18, 19. Wind chill remainder of the day, not terribly bad, but it's not real pleasant either. As we get through tonight, we're going to be hovering around 0, and that's how we're going to start out tomorrow morning, by the way. Not as harsh as this morning, but the wind chills are still going to be near 0. So bus stops will need the full battle gear. Not as cold overall tomorrow, but the trade-off is going to be we're probably going to have a little batch of light snow moving through. And though it's light, temperatures again well below freezing, so we could have some slick spots developing with this weather system. Not a strong one, but just enough to glaze up the ground in some locations here. Quick hitter. We'll get into Friday here, and we'll go from the lower 30s tomorrow. The wind starts returning from the north again on Friday. And that's going to give us another jab of bitter air to open up the weekend. But for right now, the weekend looks nice and bright. But notice the single digits Saturday morning, 26 Saturday, pushing 40 on Sunday. Next week, at least the first half of, warmer than average, but going to come with a price. Rain and storms around Wednesday could become a messy mix next Thursday.